take it. So anything's fair game against me, and I won't. As long as it's true, I won't be offended.
Halsted Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Hello, everyone, and welcome inside the Hillsboro Event Center here tonight on this beautiful and a bit warmer Friday night here tonight from Hillsboro. And our blockbuster week of high school athletics continues tonight on yourliveevent.com as we wrap up the week with a showdown of Region 2 boys basketball, as it is the Burros of Hillsboro Central Valley and the Spartans of Finley-Sharon Hope Page. Both teams wrapping up their regular seasons here tonight. For Finley-Sharon Hope Page, a win could put them in a home game for the region play-in game going on next Tuesday. Hillsboro Central Valley, a win will put them in the 2 or 3 seed, depending on a couple of other matchups, but put them in a top 3 seed and put them in the top half of the Region 2 bracket. So glad you could join us here tonight on the yourliveevent.com. Our IRE Insurance pregame show continues when we return.
You can trust Paul's Hometown Repair for professional service on your vehicles, cars, vans, pickups. Bring them in to Paul's Hometown Repair Hillsboro. Whether it's light work such as oil changes and tune-ups, or more serious matters including transmission work and engine overhauls, they'll get the work done for you at Paul's Hometown Repair. They'll get your vehicle back on its wheels, running like new. Call 436-4676 to schedule your vehicle for service at Paul's Hometown Repair Hillsboro.
Hope Page Public Schools are committed to the development of all students by providing a high-quality education that is reflective of the strong values in our communities. The staff at the Hope Page Public Schools work each day to enable and inspire students to achieve academic excellence and make positive contributions to our world. Learn more about the Hope Page Public Schools and stay up to date with school and athletic calendars, teacher pages, and news by visiting hope-page.k12.nd.us. We are Spartans. We are learners, leaders, achievers, and believers. We will change the world.
All new and used equipment from Norman County Implement Highway 9 North Ada can be purchased with financing interest rates fixed rate 5 years as low as 2.65%. 2016 Challenger MT 865E, also a 1315 Unverfirth grain cart. This is priced at $43,000. A 60-foot Flexicoil coil packer. They also have new and used Rem grain vacs for sale or rent. Thanks for your business from Norman County Implement Highway 9 North Ada, 218-784-2961.
Seeking some apparel for the big game? If you think that's handy, check out jbpromoshop.com for more, including thermos, backpacks, suitcases, and pins. JB Promotions has you covered and then some. Head to jbpromoshop.com or call 218-556-7585. Powered by Arrange Printing, JB Promotions.
Back here, yourliveevent.com. Brady Siebels, Adam Smith joining you here from the Hillsboro Event Center as tonight it's North Dakota Class B Region 2 boys basketball. Hillsboro Central Valley and Finley-Sharon Hope Page in the regular season finale for both teams. Let's meet the two teams. We'll start, as always, with the visitors here tonight in the Spartans of Finley-Sharon Hope Page. Coming into tonight with a 6-14 record. And boy, they could really use a victory here tonight as they have dropped 7 consecutive games, and a couple of them heartbreaking fashion. Have been in a lot of them. It was only at a 2-point loss against Larimore back on February 9th. Then their next game, a double overtime thriller, falling to Haddon Northwood by a score of 80-74. Had a 4-point loss to the Cavalier Tornadoes back on February 15th. And then their last game on Saturday, a 63-61 loss against a non-region opponent in Griggs, Midkota. Coming into the game, offensively, they have scored 1,040 points. Defensively, have given up 1,158. So on average, 52 points per game offensively, while giving up 57.9 points per game for the 6-14 Spartans. The head coach is Chelsea Beaton. Her pregame coach's comments.
Coach, I know battling kind of in the standings there, trying to see if you can get a home game, and when would help your cause here tonight?
We just got to play the best basketball we can for a full 4 quarters. These guys are big. They're a big team, and we just got to match well and help each other out.
Just the schedule, I guess, quirk with, it being regionals this week. It's kind of been over a week since a chance to get to, last time you had a game, and kind of what was the last week like?
We had some good practices. Our JVs stepped up towards the end of the season to really help out our varsity and things like that. So we've just been going over, our man, our 2-3 or 3-2, all of our offenses, just try to get something set in stone for tonight.
Yeah, talk about Hillsboro Central. You mentioned, the size of Hillsboro HCV. They're a top team in the region every year.
Yeah, they are. They're very well coached too. So, like I said, we just got to try to stay in front of them. Don't let them drive. We know that they can pin everybody really good too. So we're going to try to watch that. We'll see what happens.
Chelsea, thanks for the time. Good luck tonight.
Head coach for the Finley-Sharon Oak-Page Spartans, Coach Chelsea Bean, join us tonight on yourliveevent.com, our Irie Insurance pregame show. The best service, the best coverage, the best value. Visit them online at irieins.com. Take a break, come back with more. Talk with Coach Elliott Rutful when we return on yourliveevent.com.
For all your flooring needs, look no further than Carlson Customs Incorporated. From tile, Cortex and laminate flooring, waterproof floors, shower tiles, and carpet, you are sure to find what you need to update or create the perfect feel in your home or business. Locally owned and operated, Carlson Customs Inc. Call Todd at 218-531-0176.
Farmers, are you expanding, upgrading, or want to automate? Visit with the experienced staff at Hope Electric to learn about the latest electrical systems and the newest technologies that they have developed to make your operation more efficient. Get a custom system in place with features like iPad truck loading and remote view grain storage, touchscreen controls, hazard monitoring systems, and wireless cellular cameras to protect your assets. Hope Electric, serving the agricultural and commercial industry since 1978. Visit hopeelectric.com or call 701-945-2460.
For over 100 years, Finley Farmers Grain and Elevator, a full-service cooperative, has been growing and adapting with the ever-changing agriculture industry. These strong roots in eastern North Dakota include a dedicated staff of 42 full-time employees. Finley Farmers Grain and Elevator offers a variety of services, including agronomy, sales and service, custom application, grain drying and handling, bulk fuel and oil, tire repair, and light mechanic work. Finley Farmers Grain and Elevator is a buyer of corn, soybeans, wheat, and sunflowers. Learn more by visiting finleyfarmerselevator.com.
Hi, I'm Ernie Struby, president of the Goose River Bank, and I would like to know your story. Our lives and our businesses are comprised of events. We have all had our failures and successes, and these events define our character. If your character includes values like trustworthy, respectful, honest, and responsible, then your story matches well with ours, and we would consider it a privilege to be your financial partner. At the Goose River Bank, we believe that a strong bank builds strong communities. The Goose River Bank, member FDIC.
Back here, yourliveevent.com. Hillsboro Central Valley, the home team here tonight in the regular season finale. Coming into this season, 13-6 are coming into tonight. 13-6 had a 6-game winning streak that was snapped their last time out on the court. A 72-47 loss against North Border that last Thursday up in Central Valley. Coming into tonight, Hillsboro Central Valley offensively averaging 58.1 points per game, defensively giving up 49.5 points per game. Elliot Rutful, the head coach for Hillsboro Central Valley, his pregame coach's comments.
Coach, crazy to think of it, but already the last regular season game of the year, getting ready for tournament time now.
Yeah, it's come fast, but we had a good week of practice this week. Guys are ready to go, and we got to go out and play a good basketball game tonight. Last regular season game. Take some positives into the tournament, hopefully, and that's what we're looking to do tonight.
Just with the schedule, Kirk, with how the regionals set out with girls basketball, it's been 8 days since you played. Was it a good opportunity? Kind of get back in the gym, work on some stuff, get some good practices in.
Yeah, we had that long stretch of a bunch of games, and then I gave them 3 days off last weekend, and then came back with 4 good practices this week, and working on lots of different things, little things. Just trying to get better. We know we can get better before tournaments here, and that's what we got to do. So, the guys were pretty focused most of the time they were doing it, and that's what we need. We got to come with some good intentions tonight, good energy, and it should be a nice crowd, the acro team here, and everything else going on. So, hey, good time to go out there and play some good basketball tonight, and then see where the chips fall as far as region seeding and all that goes. But we know if we win tonight, we're going to be a 2 or 3. So we want to take care of that so we can stay out of a playing game.
Yeah, absolutely. Talk about your opponents here, Finley-Sharon, Page. They've still got someone to play for too. Trying to get that that home play-in game, and really just a good team cannot afford to kind of take them lightly tonight.
Oh no, there's no teams you can take it lightly for us. We got to play our basketball and play our game and get out there and get after them. Finley-Sharon, Page is any team in our region you got to come ready to play. So for us, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We've talked about it all year long. It's about what we do. And for us, it doesn't matter who the opponent is, and Finley-Sharon, Page can. If we don't show up to play, they can beat us any given night, just like any team in the region. So for our guys, it's a matter of coming out and playing with that energy, and like I said, playing our basketball game, get the ball inside, work it inside, and go inside out, try to force some turnovers from them with our pressure, and play some good defense.
Elliot, thanks for the time. Good luck tonight.
All right, thanks.
Head coach Elliot Ralph for Hillsboro Central Valley joining us on our IRE Insurance pregame show. We'll take a break, come back with more on yourliveevent.com.
When you're way, way out in farm country, right in the middle of harvest, there's nobody watching. No audience, no crowd, the only bright lights beam from a combine. And they're not pointing at you. All that's here is a field. It may not look like a place of glory, but there's still a winner. There's still a score. And for many farmers who planted golden harvest corn this year, victory is about to set in. Talk to Tim Kazette Seed Sales, 701-430-0877. There's a lot to love about Hillsboro, North Dakota. Top-notch school district with fantastic facilities and growing enrollment. Great healthcare and friendly people. Nestled between 2 of North Dakota's largest cities, Hillsboro embodies a small-town atmosphere that is sure to make you feel right at home. The HEDC and City of Hillsboro invites you to pay a visit and experience Hillsboro. Visit hillsboro-nd.com to learn more about Hillsboro, a small town with big opportunity.
Don't be fooled by that beat-up old cap. Its faded crown represents the tireless work of America's farmers and ranchers. Its sturdy brim, their dedication to providing our nation with a safe, affordable food source. From sunup to sundown, they're turning quarters into the dollars that drive our rural economy. So we'd like to tip our hat to them. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting those that protect America's food source.
You're never too young to start saving for your future. Dakota Heritage Bank offers the Grow With Us program for kids. It's a young savers club with various incentives, including newsletters, a higher savings rate, bonuses, and more. Contact Dakota Heritage Bank to find out more about the Grow With Us program. Dakota Heritage Bank has 10 locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking, online banking, and bill pay. Visit us online, dhbanknd.com. Dakota Heritage Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Back here, yourliveevent.com, as we take a look at the Region 2 standings and a bit of a jangled up mess here for the Region 2 as we go into the final night of the regular season. North Border at the top, only 2 region point losses, 19-2 in regards to region points. They're taking on rival Cavalier. Victory for them seals the region championship in the regular season. Thompson is in second place, 18-3 in regional over points, just in front of Grafton, 17-4 when it comes to region points. Thompson and Grafton are squaring off tonight. That game worth 1 point. Hillsboro Central Valley in 4. A victory for them will improve it to 18-4 overall in the region points. They have beaten both Thompson twice and then Grafton once, so they would get that tiebreaker. So Hillsboro Central Valley, a win will get them either 2 or 3. Then Midway Minto had Northwood tied at 5th, 12-8 in region point play. As then 7th is Cavaliers, 7-14 region play. Then a 3-way tie for 8th with Drayton Valley Edinburgh, Finley-Sharon, Hope-Page, and Mayport CG, all 6-14 overall in region points-wise. And again, the top 4 or 5, 6, 7, and 8, they host the region play-in games. And 9 through 12 have to travel for the play-in game. Park River, Fordville, Lincoln, and Larimore then tied for 11th with 2 region points. So let's look at the region standings. We'll come back with our starting lineups from American Crystal Sugar Company when we return on YourLiveEvent.com.
The aisles at Mix Grocery and Hope are filled with products you know and love. That's why Mix Grocery is your one-stop shop for all of your shopping needs. Mix has a deli, bakery, produce, and fresh meat. Whether you're looking for quick and easy meals or trying a new recipe, you'll find what you need at a great value. Open Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturdays, 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. Mix Grocery in Hope, North Dakota, 701-945-2691.
The vision of the Finley-Sharon Public School is to educate today's learners for tomorrow's world. The mission of the students and staff is to have the power, pride, opportunity, wisdom, effort, and relationships to be respectful, be responsible, and be safe. Through this effort, students at the Finley-Sharon Public School will become well-rounded, confident, and responsible individuals who aspire to achieve their full potential. To learn more, visit finleysharonschool.com. And go Spartans!
It's time now for our starting lineups brought to you by American Crystal Sugar Company. We'll start with the visitors on the scoreboard in the Spartans of Finley-Sharon Hope-Page. A 6-foot senior guard, number 3, Owen Zerfus. Another 6-foot senior guard, number 4, Dalton Stein. A 5'10 sophomore forward, number 12, Zyler Carlson. A 6'1 junior forward, number 21, number 21, Blake Jacobson. And a 6'5 sophomore forward, number 23, Landon Koenig. Chelsea Beaton is the head coach. Keith Koenig, the assistant for Finley-Sharon Hope-Page. Dark navy blue uniforms, white numbers trimmed in red with the red striping down the sides. And then the blue stripe, or the white stripe at the bottom of the shorts. Now for the home team on the scoreboard, the Burros of Hillsboro Central Valley on our American Crystal Sugar Company American Crystal Sugar Company starting lineups. Starting off with a 6'6 junior forward, number 5, Gannon Limke. As well as a 6'3 senior guard, number 22, Jackson Anderson. A 6'2 senior forward, number 31, Sam Preston. A 6-foot senior guard, number 33, Luke Dryberg. And in the middle, a 6'6 junior forward, number 44, Caden Waterworth. Elliot Ruffle, the head coach, Jeremy Brandt, Micah Berge, the assistants for Hillsboro Central Valley. Wearing the white uniforms with blue numbers. Our starting lineups from American Crystal Sugar Company. Discover career opportunities online at crystalsugar.com. Take a break, come back with our first tip when we return to YourLiveEvent.com.
Reed Insurance. Terry Reed and Julie Larson serving you with homeowners, farm, auto, multi-peril, crop hail, your insurance source. Reed Insurance, located in the Wright Implement Building in Hillsboro. Call 701-636-5471. Visit with Terry Reed and Julie Larson for the coverage you need. Professional, knowledgeable experience. Reed Insurance.
Today's sponsorship is provided in part by Anderson Cutting Horses, Roger and Connie Anderson. They wish all Burros the best in academics, athletics, and extracurricular activities this school year. Roger and Connie Anderson of Anderson Cutting Horses are proud to have the students of Hillsboro and Central Valley represent our communities. Good luck, Burros, in all that you do. From Roger and Connie Anderson, Anderson Cutting Horses.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local planter experts. Tune up, add up, the math is simple. Every additional percentage of meter accuracy adds a bushel or two more per acre. While they should run at 98% or better, many do not. That's why no matter who made them, no matter their type, every meter should be calibrated every year. Keep your meters in top-notch shape. Call RDK at 701-636-2119 to schedule your meter maintenance today.
National Anthem has concluded as we're just about ready for our opening tip here tonight. A reminder for those of you watching at the halftime here, the FM Acro Team 1 will be performing at halftime. During the JV, you saw the Acro Lights performing. And the main the FM Acro Team 1, the world-renowned, one of the top halftime acts in the country, are also playing. We'll have that for you at halftime. We'll have the whole performance from them here at the half. Koenig to tip it off for Finley-Sharon Hope Page. Limke for the Burros, and the opening tip is won by the Spartans as Zerfus will get it, and we'll back it up here as we just begin here on the regular season finale for both teams. Carlson, top of the key. Gets it to Stein. Inside, Jacobson. And back it out. Zerfus gets a screen. Inside, back it out as that was Koenig. And back to Zerfus. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Zerfus around the perimeter. Carlson. He'll step inside, get it to Zerfus. Zerfus fakes the shot. Now baseline drive, puts it up, gets it to Carlson, off the glass and in. Zyler Carlson with the opening bucket. It's 2-0 in favor of the Spartans as Limke the other way. A three ball, no, but Jackson Anderson able to get the offensive rebound. Inside to Limke, back out to Preston. Anderson around to Waterworth. Great passing, but Waterworth unable to connect on the shot. And Zerfus with the rebound. Zerfus across the timeline, a minute in. Step drive inside, kick out Koenig. Stein. Jacobson at the free throw line. Backing down Waterworth inside the lane. No, Waterworth might have got a hand on it and then got the rebound. The other way, Dryberg getting the start tonight. Limke back out to Preston. Drive baseline, feeds it to Limke inside. The shot is good. Again, and Limke opens the scoring for the Burros, and we're tied up 2 apiece. Zerfus to Stein at the Burrow logo. Inside, Koenig lost the handle of it, but able to get it back and hands it off to Carlson. Carlson along the baseline, still with it, and he stepped out of bounds. Out of bounds and a Spartan turnover. Burrow basketball, the inbounds to Jackson Anderson. Across the timeline. Dryberg, left wing, inside to Waterworth. Pass was tipped, able to save it. Dryberg, the hustle play, gets it to Gannon Limke. He's got back-to-back buckets, and then Anderson on the steal, and right away picks up the bucket, steals it off the inbounds pass, and it's now 6-2. And then we'll get another turnover. So Finley-Sharon Hope Page a little bit disorganized here in this opening couple minutes. Preston, back to Dryberg, back to Preston. Limke in the baseline, back it out Dryberg and over Anderson. Three ball, short and off of the, I'm going to say that counted? Yes, they will. Looked like it hit the top of the backboard, but they'll haven't updated the score. It's 9-2, still is what it says, and so I'll give it to them. So 9-2, and then we'll get a travel. I don't see that up and hit the top of the backboard. They said it didn't hit anything on the any of the cables or anything, and it popped right back in. So 8-2. No basketball. Dryberg, Anderson, Preston. Inside Limke, back it out Anderson and over to Dryberg. He'll fire up the three ball. That one too strong, and the rebound taken by Owen Zerfus, his second. Zerfus across the timeline and to Stein. Jacobson in the corner, back to Stein. Guarded by Jackson Anderson, hands it off. Carlson. Jacobson in the baseline, far corner. Now he'll look to drive on Limke, turns, puts it up, no good off the back iron, and again Limke with the rebound. Burrows looking to push the pace. Anderson got it back from Preston, but just out of his reach, and it's stolen away as Kona gets the steal. Burrows turn it over. The other way, Stein, open, three ball, no. And the rebound once again by Gannon Limke. Hands it off to Jackson Anderson. Across the timeline, two Burrows about to check in. Inside to Waterworth, he'll put up the shot, no. Got his own rebound, the putback is good. 10 straight points by Hillsboro Central Valley. They have a 10-2 lead as Zerfus will cross the timeline, cross it over, now step inside to Jacobson, blocked! Jacobson blocked. And they get it back to Preston. Dryberg Waterworth there on defense as Waterworth from the elbow. His pass is stolen away by Zerfus. Second Bro turnover, Zerfus the other way across the timeline. Spins, lost the handle of it. Anderson with the steal. He'll go the other way to Preston, and Zerfus able to swat it out of bounds. It'll stay with Hillsboro Central Valley as Jacob Brandt, 15, Parker Gallagher, and 40, Peter Dryberg checking in. Also checking in for Finley-Sharon Hope Page, 22, Ryan Tweet. Right off the inbounds pass to Gannon Limke, and he's got 6. 12-2 is the advantage. Zerfus, drive inside, kick out to Tweet. Inside to Jacobson, and they'll get Brandt on the foul. So Brandt will commit the first foul, as it's a 12-2 advantage for Hillsboro Central Valley. Zerfus inbound along the the baseline, gets it out to Carlson. And his pass is stolen away. Anderson with the steal was trying to save him from going out of bounds. It's a turnover on each. As Tweet Brandt, though, says no. Jacob Brandt with the block. Gallagher. Anderson. Gallagher inside to Limke, puts it up, blocked, got it back, and gets it to go. Nope, they'll say it was a foul. So don't count the basket. And so Limke will go to the free throw line. As Koenig will pick up his first, team's first. The free throw line, first one's good. Limke now is 7. Second shot. Good, got them both. Inbounds to Zerfus. Koenig gets across the timeline, lost the handle, but it's still loose, but able to get it to Jacobson at the Burrow logo. Right in front of the Burrow bench and backing out, top of the key. Zerfus back to Jacobson, 20 on the shot clock. Guarded by Brandt, he'll step inside, and Gallagher stripped and stolen away. Turnover number 7, Gallagher the other way, and we'll get a foul. As it looks like they got Carlson on the foul. Be his first. Team's second. And so Parker Gallagher will go to the free throw line. First shot is up and good. As Parker Gallagher with his first points tonight. 15-2, the Burrows lead. 15 straight points for Hillsboro Central Valley. Second shot is good. So 16-2 the lead now for Hillsboro Central Valley. Zerfus up court to Jacobson. Koenig at the free throw line. He'll put up the jumper. He'll hit it. That snaps the 16-0 run. Burrows still lead by a dozen. Inside to Brandt. Try to get it to Dryberg. It's tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with HCV. Peter Dryberg on the court. Inbounds. Preston, or excuse me, that's Gallagher to Dryberg. Around the perimeter, back to Brandt. 15 on the shot clock. Gallagher with the screen, gets it to Limke. Carlson defending inside to Brandt. He'll put up the shot, gets the roll. His first bucket, it's now 18-4. As Zerfus the other way for the Spartans. Carlson, top of the key, Jacobson. Try to get to Zerfus as Anderson tipped it out of bounds. Was looking for the steal momentum, though. Couldn't keep him in bounds. So it'll stay with Finley-Sharon Hope Page. Officials having a conference. I think just deciding, they'll say it wasn't, shot clock will stay at 22, so it wasn't a change of possession. So it's still Spartan basketball, now 20 on the shot clock. Carlson. Koenig. Tweet. Inside Koenig, backing down Limke. The shot is good. Koenig, yes, second bucket. 18-6, the Burros lead. Burros the other way. Jackson Anderson fakes the shot, a step inside. Limke for the bucket. He's got 10 already. Half of the Burro points. 20-6, they lead. Zerfus, and we're going to foul on the drive. On the drive, on the floor, before the shot attempt, as Anderson picks up his first. Team second. Zerfus to inbound along the baseline. Fresh 35, so 3.9 seconds between shot and game clock. Koenig backing down Limke and backs it out to Jacobson. It's a screen from Koenig, try to get the pick and roll, give and go instead. Limke able to step in front, block the pass, and gets the steal, and then is fouled. So Jacobson, his first, team's third. Final 30 seconds. Rose can hold for the final shot. Gallagher hands it off Anderson. Back to Gallagher and Anderson. Limke at the free throw line. Back to Anderson, top of the key. He'll fire up the three ball. In and out, no good. Limke, though, coming in for the rebound and the putback. He's got a dozen. 22-6. Final 5 seconds. Koenig, he'll put up the deep three. No. And Jacobson got the rebound, and I'll say it counts. So Blake Jacobson, the rebound. I think some of the Burros maybe stopped playing, but Jacobson able to get the rebound, put it back up, and got it to go. And so 1 quarter down on the Golden Harvest Tim Gazette Seed Sales scoreboard. HCV 22, FSHP 8, yourliveevent.com.
Next new variety we have pending approval is 8938. Good tons, good sugar, but a great disease package that we're looking forward to with this variety. And as you can see with the root shape, again, we're not giving up any root shape, good harvestability. If you have some tough ground that you're needing to put some beets on for the next year, this is one that could potentially be a great fit for those acres.
Did you know that every time you read that bedtime story, you pop a bowl of popcorn, or you settle into the sofa to watch a movie? The city of Hillsboro is hard at work behind the scenes to power the moments that matter. You could say, we warm up your downtime. At the city of Hillsboro, we power businesses too, keeping the lights on and providing the reliability our community needs to thrive. We're here for you with safe, affordable power. We power on.
22-8, Hillsboro Central Valley with the lead after 1 quarter of play. Pro basketball will be in the second quarter. Dryberg. Anderson over to Gallagher in the corner. Gets it back to Anderson. Back to Dryberg. Limke. And we'll get a foul. Dryberg, Anderson, Gallagher, Limke, Brandt, the 5 to begin. Quarter number 2 for HCV. As Stein will check in for Jacobson. Stein, Carlson, Tweet, Koenig, and Zerfus, the 5 for FSHP. Inbound, Lovett. and get it to Dryberg. Fakes the shot. Now step inside Anderson around Gallagher. Back to Anderson. Limke back to Anderson. Over to Dryberg. He'll put up the three from the corner. No, and the rebound coming in is Dalton Stein for his first board. Back the other way go the Spartans, and Zerfus will go to the free throw line. Brandt picks up his second. Team's third as Zerfus to the free throw line. First shot good. Zerfus his first points tonight. Brandt out, Preston in. Second shot. Off the mark, no good, and the rebound taken by Jackson Anderson. His second rebound, he'll bring it across the timeline. Picks up his dribble over in the corner. Gallagher, Preston, and around Anderson. Back to Preston. Inside, trying to get to Dryberg and back to Gallagher. He's open, three ball, no. And the rebound, battle for it. Zerfus trying to save it, unable to do so. Goes out of bounds. And it'll go back to HCV. Inbounds, lob it, Jackson Anderson. Gallagher. Over to Preston and inside. Dryberg. Back to Preston. Pass was tipped. Limke able to save it, puts it up off the glass. No, Dryberg the rebound. Waits for it and gets it to go. So Peter Dryberg, his first bucket tonight. 24-9 is the advantage. For Hillsboro Central Valley. Pass tipped, stolen away. Gallagher forces the steal. Up ahead to Dryberg, lay in, no, and Koenig will get his first rebound, and then we'll get a foul. That's foul against Tweet. It's his first on Dryberg, team's fourth. Inbounds Carlson. It's it back to Stein. Koenig, right wing. Tweet. Dryberg was trying for the steal. Gets it to Stein, but no, and then Limke gets the rebound, his fourth, and then we'll get a foul. As they'll get Stein on the foul. Inbounds to Gallagher. He'll bring it across the timeline. 2 minutes gone in the quarter. Again, halftime. Farmers Union Insurance halftime report. We'll have the FM Acro Team 1 performance. Anderson to Gallagher. Backs it out. Back to Anderson. 20 on the shot clock. Lob it to Limke. Able to keep it along the far corner. Anderson between the legs. Gets it to Limke. He'll drive inside. Kick out to Dryberg. And Gallagher. And Preston wasn't looking. Miscommunication there. Gallagher was trying to get to Preston in the low block. He wasn't looking, wasn't ready for the pass, and the Burros turned it over for a fourth time. Surface across the timeline. Gallagher able to swipe it out of bounds. It'll stay with FSHP. 29 on the shot clock. 5:27 until halftime, a 24-9 lead. Zerfus, right wing, gets a screen from Tweet, but he goes the other way, and then we'll get a foul committed by Jackson Anderson, and that'd be his second. Team's fifth. As Anderson then will check out, and Jace Lushik in for HCV. 24-9, the lead for the Burros. As the pass trying to get it to Zerfus was tipped by Preston. It goes out of bounds. It'll stay with FSHP. 27 on the shot clock. Surface to inbound along the sideline. And able to get it to Carlson. Stein. Back to Zerfus. He'll fire up the three ball. In and out, no good. Stein comes in for the rebound and then draws the foul. Dryberg commits his second, team sixth. As Waterworth to check back in for HCV as Dryberg will check out. Surface to inbound. Right to Carlson underneath and gets it to go. Zyler Carlson now with 4, 24-11. Gallagher in the corner, Lushik and over to Preston. Inside Limke, back to Preston. He'll fire up the three ball, no, and the rebound taken. Koenig had it, was dislodged and taken then by Stein. The other way, Carlson. Right in front of the Borough bench. So he tried to give him a screen, but instead he went the other way and they get it in the corner. Stein now a drive inside. Pass was tipped. Tweedy able to save it, gets it to Zerfus. Zerfus with the jumper, no, and the rebound taken by Gallagher. Parker Gallagher, his second board, ahead to Preston, back to Gallagher. Now he'll fire up the three ball, that one's short. Waterworth comes in for the rebound, and he traveled. So turnover 5 on the Burros. 4:08 until halftime, a 24-11 Spartan lead. Zerfus to Stein right in front of the student section. Student section going with blackout tonight as the pass is stolen away by Preston. Turnover number 10 on the Spartans. Limke back to Preston. Waterworth free throw line inside to Limke. Koenig with a block and Tweed able to come up with it along the baseline. It's it to Koenig. He'll bring it across the timeline. Stop, get it to Zerfus. Top of the key, run the offense over to Carlson. It's a screen from Tweed. Carlson stepping inside at the free throw line and backs it out to Zerfus. He'll fire up the deep three, no, and the rebound taken by Waterworth. His fourth. Outlet Gallagher and up the other way. Preston puts it up off the glass, no, and the rebound taken by Koenig. Other way, Zerfus. Both teams looking to run. Stein to Carlson for the lay-in. Zyler Carlson now with 6. It's 24-13. Gallagher to Dryberg. Back to Limke. Over to Preston. Inside, try to get to a cutting Lushik, but it's knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Burros as Tweed out. Jacobson back in. 25 on the shot clock. 2:51 remaining until halftime. As lob the inbound pass, trying to get to Lushik, but instead Carlson able to tip it. Tips it back to himself, stays in bounds, puts it up, and no. And the rebound taken by Limke. And then we'll get a foul. And Limke now 5 rebounds. As Carlson will pick up his second, team 6th. Now both teams with 6 fouls. Gallagher, Limke to Preston. Lushik inside, Waterworth over to Preston and Gallagher and back to Lushik. Waterworth at the free throw line. Steps in but lost the handle of it, stolen away. Carlson with the steal. Stein ahead to Zerfus for the lay-in. Deficit down to single digits for Finley-Sharon Hope Page. 25-14 on the Golden Harvest scoreboard. YourLiveEvent.com.
The unknown consumes so much of our lives. That's why Concordia College in Moorhead, Minnesota is committed to providing clarity. We recognize that comparing colleges, especially the price, can be confusing. Concordia has always been a place where students of all economic backgrounds find success. And for next fall, we are reducing tuition by more than $15,000 so that any student who can imagine themselves at Concordia can be a Cobber. Now's the time to take a look at Concordia College, Moorhead, Minnesota. ConcordiaNow.com.
We know agriculture, and we know ag lending. Citizens State Bank has competitive rates, and you can get the best loan to keep your farm running smooth. Whether it's land, crops, livestock, or machinery, Citizen State Bank has lenders to help you find the best loan with the best rate in Finley, Cooperstown, and Northwood. For more information, visit us online at csbfinley.com. Member FDIC.
Back here, yourliveevent.com. Again, the FM Acro team performing at halftime. So right at the halftime horn, we'll take a quick break, get you for the full Acro team performance, take another quick break, and then into our Farmers Union Insurance halftime report. So 25-14, the Burros lead. Out of the timeout, the deficit cut to just single digits. Preston around the perimeter. Over to Anderson, Gallagher. Back to Anderson and Preston. Inside, try to get it to Lemke. It's tipped by Stein, and Koenig able to track it down for the steal. Rose getting a little sloppy. That's turnover number 8. Under 2 to play in the half. Stein in the corner to Jacobson. He'll put it up in the paint. No, couldn't get it to go. And the rebound tip to Jackson Anderson, his third. Anderson, he'll look to run behind the back. Now we'll slow it down. Brandt, and it's stolen away. Koenig able to step in front of the pass. Turnover number 9. As Anderson looking for the steal, got it. Anderson steals it right back for the Burros. Back it out. And now top of the key. Over to Gallagher. Brandt just by the elbow, and shot wouldn't go. Rebound tipped, and it's taken by Lemke. He'll put it up and back in. Lemke, his first points of the second quarter. He's now got 14. Carlson, under a minute to play until halftime. Koenig, back to Zerfus, 15 on the shot clock. Over to Carlson, step inside, free throw line, hesitates now, puts it up and hits it. Zyler Carlson with 8. 6 in this quarter. Anderson puts it up, the lay-in good. Anderson just taking it to the hole. Back to an 11-point lead. Shot clock turned off with 25 to play in the first half. Carlson. Hesitation, picks up his dribble. Koenig in the corner. Final 10 seconds. On Lemke, double team comes, tries to get to Jacobson. It's stolen away. Lemke gets the steal. Going the other way, trying to beat the buzzer. Brandt puts it up, in, no. Second chance points, does it count? Indeed it does. So Brandt missed on the first, stayed with it, and we've had back-to-back buzzer beaters to begin our first half. So 30-17, Hillsboro Central Valley with the lead at the halftime report. Our Farmers Union Insurance, Rich Gerke, Ryan Opdahl halftime report. Hillsboro Central Valley, the big start to begin the game, a 16-0 run. Gave them a 16-2 lead. They led after one quarter of play, 22-8. But the Spartans come roaring back in quarter number 2, trying to make it a game of it. But the final 4 points gives Hillsboro Central Valley back to a 13-point lead. As it is 32-17. So 8 points for the Bros that quarter and 9 for the Spartans. So that is the first stats or our summary here for the first half of play on the Farmers Union Insurance of Hillsboro halftime report. Rich Gerke, Ryan Opdahl for auto, farm, home, or business. Give them a call today at 701-436-5777. Again, the FM Acro team performing. So we'll give that. We'll have their whole performance for you here as we get set for our halftime report. For Hillsboro Central Valley, again, Lemke the leading scorer with 14. Jackson Anderson has 4. Luke Dryberg, Peter Dryberg, both with 2 points. 2 for Caden Waterworth and 4 for Jacob Brandt. For Finley-Sharon Whole Page, Owen Zerfus with 3. Zyler Carlson with 8. 4 for Landon Koenig and 2 for Blake Jacobson. So that'll do it for our halftime report from Rich Gerke, Ryan Opdahl, Farmers Union Insurance. We will have our the halftime entertainment, the world-renowned FM Acro team.
The Acro team travels across the United States representing North Dakota as one of the most popular halftime acts in the country. you for Fargo Moorhead Tackle Team.
It's really cool to see the beginning and end product.
So it's very satisfying to build something that you know people are really going to appreciate.
We make products that last decades. Being able to stand behind our products and having something that is so known for that is awesome.
Work has begun to replace Line 3 near your community, and keeping everyone safe is our top priority. We have established robust COVID-19 safety rules for our workers, and when they're not at work on our project, they're advised to follow local health guidelines because we all want everyone home safe. For more information, visit enbridge.com/line3us.
When you're looking for a new vehicle, visit with the sales team at Finley Motors, your Chevrolet and Buick dealer. Their sales team will ensure a seamless experience throughout every step of the vehicle buying process and will help you to secure the best financing for your budget. The service and repair department at Finley Motors is equipped to deal with any type of service, auto repair, or reoccurring maintenance. Call 701-524-1200 to schedule service. Visit the showroom in Finley or Mayville and search the new and pre-owned inventory online at finleymotors.com.
Goose River Heating and Cooling of Hillsboro. Corey Wright is ready for you as a Ruud dealer for the Hillsboro and surrounding communities. If your furnace has lived past its prime, you'll want to talk to Corey today about a new Ruud furnace for your home or new construction. Now, you don't want to be left out in the cold, and that's why Goose River Heating and Cooling is available for you with 24-hour emergency service. Contact Corey Wright today at Goose River Heating and Cooling, 701-430-1990. Serving Hillsboro and the surrounding communities as a Ruud dealer. Here for you, Goose River Heating and Cooling.
Went over our individual totals here before the our halftime entertainment. So we'll run down here our team totals are the first half for Finley-Sharon home page. 12 turnovers in the first half. They had 12 rebounds. They committed 6 fouls, and from the free throw line, 50% of 1 for 2. For Hillsboro Central Valley, 9 turnovers, 20 team rebounds. They also committed 6 fouls, and from the free throw line, they are shooting 100%, 4 of 4 at the charity stripe. So your first half team totals are the beginning of our second half when we return on yourliveevent.com.
This is Sam Preston, student athlete at Hillsboro High School, and I urge students to refrain from using drugs or alcohol. Doing so can result in getting kicked off the team, damage to your reputation, and damage to your body. Stay sober and stay on the right track to success. Live above the influence. This message is brought to you by Hillsboro School District.
The service from Hillsboro Dairy is fantastic. It is reliable and the products are quality and fresh. Milk products delivered right to your door like we do at our home. Milk products, juices, cheese products, cream products, yogurt, cottage cheese, butter, margarine, non-dairy items, frozen entrees, frozen chicken, seafood, frozen soup, fettings, bread, bakery boy, frozen doughs, frozen appetizers, all available from Hillsboro Dairy, delivering right to your door. Call the Utter Guy, 701-436-5877.
During this cold and flu season, keep your body and your wallet healthy with savings at your locally owned Health Mart drugstore, Hillsboro Drug and Gift. Hillsboro Drug and Gift is your full-service pharmacy offering prescription and over-the-counter medications, cough, cold and flu medications, and more. Hillsboro Drug and Gift is your home for giftware, home decor, and seasonal items. And there's always something new with a great selection of gifts and cards for all occasions. Hillsboro Drug and Gift, your locally owned Health Mart pharmacy. Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
Third quarter about to get underway here on yourliveevent.com as Hillsboro Central Valley a 30-17 advantage through the first 2 quarters of play. As it will be Spartan basketball to begin. The inbounds is to Zerfus. Zerfus, Stein, Carlson, Jacobson, Koenig, the starting 5 for FSHP to begin this third quarter. Koenig, top of the key, now a dribble inside, stops, gets it back out to Carlson. Hop, step, puts it up, and gets it to go. Skylar Carlson now with double figures. She's got 10. Limke, Gallagher, Anderson, Waterworth, Preston, the starting 5 for HCV as well. Lob it inside to Waterworth. Able to fight off, gets it, retains possession, and then puts it in for the bucket. Zerfus across the timeline. Back to Stein. Here's sideline. Koenig inside to Jacobson. Back to Koenig. Step now, drive inside, and we'll get a foul on the floor as it looks like they'll get Gannon Limke on his first. Team's first. Zerfus to inbound. Along the sideline. And Anderson tipped it, able though to find Stein. Then Anderson from behind, able to tip it, poke it right to Waterworth for the steal and the turnover. Preston, Waterworth. Back to Preston, over to Gallagher. Back to Preston in the corner. Anderson, he'll fire up the 3 ball. That's in. His first from beyond the arc. Zerfus across the timeline. Inside, Jacobson off the glass, got the roll. He's got 4, 35-21. Anderson, over to Gallagher. Preston, back to Anderson, back to Preston. Inside, over to Anderson, cross court, Gallagher, Limke, back to Gallagher. Fakes the 3, now step over and puts up the 3, and that one wouldn't go. And Stein with rebound number 5. 35-21, the advantage for HCV. Stein fakes the give, keeps it. Over to Zerfus, he'll fire up a deep 3 along the sideline, no. But Jacobson with the rebound, back to Zerfus, and he'll drive in for the bucket. He's got 5. Back the other way goes HCV. Preston, cross court to Anderson. Waterworth, he'll put up the mid-range J, and he'll sink it. For this quarter, 6 overall tonight. Zerfus, Carlson, top of the key, picks up his dribble, and able then to get it to Stein. Stein, drive inside, feed to Jacobson, but blocked. Limke with the block, but Stein able to save it. Stein now with his 6th board. Carlson baseline, tries to split the defenders, hand it off Jacobson, who puts it up but couldn't get it to go. Koenig trying to save it, and able to bounce it off of Limke. It'll stay with the Spartans as Brandt will check in. Waterworth will check out for HCV. 34 on the shot clock. Zerfus inbounds, lob it to Stein, back to Zerfus. Drive inside on the paint, lost the handle of it, and able to get the steal as the Burros quickly outlet to Anderson, going the other way. The lay-in is good. So Jackson Anderson now with double figures. He's got 11. 39-23. Zerfus to Koenig. Over to Carlson. Back to Zerfus. He'll put up the 3. No. And the rebound taken by Sam Preston, falling down, able to get it to Gallagher. Preston inside to Brandt. Turns, puts it up. No. Rebound by Limke. Put back good. Limke 16 and 7 so far, as we'll get a timeout called by FSHP. A quick 30. We'll take a 30 as well. Golden Harvest Seed Sales Scoreboard, yourliveevent.com.
Hillsboro Lumber has DeWalt Tools and Milwaukee Power Tools. Choose from DeWalt drills, sanders, impact drivers, hammer drills, jigsaws, skill saws, multi-tools, and all DeWalt power tool batteries and accessories. Hillsboro Lumber will work with you on any remodeling project, and they will assist you with any building plans you're considering. And they remind you of laminate flooring and many styles of cabinets available. Call 701-636-4301. Hillsboro Lumber.
Back here, yourliveevent.com. 41-23. Spartan basketball out of the timeout. Tweed checking in out of the timeout as his pass trying to get to Jacobson is tipped and stolen away by Jackson Anderson. Turnover 15. Preston. Cross court to Gallagher, almost over his head, able to save it, gets it to Preston and then Anderson and back to Preston. Back to Anderson. 15 on the shot clock. Anderson, a three ball, good. Jackson Anderson with his second from beyond the arc. Both come in this quarter. 44-23, a 21-point lead for the Burros. Koenig. Jacobson is fouled. So Blake Jacobson will go to the free throw line. Rand will pick up his third, team second. Jacobson at the line to shoot a pair. First one off the mark. Peter Dryberg back in. Second shot, good. So Jacobson splits the pair. Dryberg in the corner for the Burros, back to Gallagher. He'll fire up the three ball, no. At the rebound taken, Jacobson up ahead, Carlson able to track it down. Koenig open, he'll put up the three ball, that one's short. And the rebound eventually taken, Dryberg. Still get it up ahead. Shot, no. Limke with the rebound and the putback. 46-24, the advantage for HCV. Stein with it for the Spartans. Inside. Koenig puts it up. No, couldn't get the roll and the rebound. Still loose. It's taken by Carlson as he'll put it up and he'll hit it. Carlson his first rebound, and now he's got a dozen. Deficit is 20. Anderson. Dryberg. Back to Anderson. Hands it off. Limke to Gallagher. Anderson. Corner. Three. No. And the rebound taken by Tweet. His second board. Jacobson for the Spartans. Backs it out. Still along the arc. Over to Carlson. A couple Spartans waiting to check in at the head table. Koenig. Puts up the shot, well off, and that one's out of bounds. 95 seconds remaining in the quarter. And Zerfus will check back in, as does number 2, Bryce Juliuson, his first time in tonight. As Carlson, Stein check out. Gallagher, hand it off to Anderson. Rifled to Limke. He'll put up the three from the corner. That one's no good, but Dryberg comes in for the rebound, gets it to Brandt. Mid-range jumper, no, and Jacobson with rebound number 4. Zerfus still with it. Stutter step, baseline, no, and the rebound taken by Limke. That's number 9 for him. Dryberg, he'll put up the three from the corner. That's good. He's got 5. 49-26, under a minute to play in the third quarter. Jacobson inside to Koenig, back to Jacobson. He'll drive baseline, put it up, no. And the rebound out of bounds, as it looks like last one to touch it was Anderson. 21 on the shot clock. 43 remaining in the quarter. Surface to inbound along the sideline. Jacobson. Inside Koenig, back to Jacobson. 15 on the shot clock. Tweet to Juliuson. As trying to get to Jacobson, miscommunication, but Koenig able to track it down with 5 seconds on the shot clock. Jacobson for 3, no. And the rebound as it goes out of bounds as Zerfus diving for it, able then to just bat it off of Dryberg, and so it'll stay with the Spartans. Shot clock turned off, 21.5 seconds remaining in the quarter. Dryberg will check out, Sam Preston will check in. Off the inbound, Juliuson back out, top of the key. Dribbles right side, picks up his dribble, gets it to Jacobson. 12 seconds. Inside, Koenig spins, turns, puts it up short, and the rebound taken by Gannon Limke. That's 10. Final 3 seconds. Brandt couldn't get the pass and out of bounds for the turnover with exactly 1 second remaining here in our third quarter. Inbound Jacobson, he'll just hold it for the final second, and that'll do it for quarter number 3 on the Golden Harvest Seed Sales scoreboard. HCV 49, FSHP 26, yourliveevent.com.
At the Hillsboro Body Shop, Ben and Tyrell are ready to repair your windshield. No need to wait to get that pesky chip fixed. And if you need glass replacement, Hillsboro Body Shop is the place to get it done and get it done right. Call Ben and Tyrell at Hillsboro Body Shop today, 701-636-4981. No matter the auto body fix, cars, pickups, semis, and more. For trusted full-service body work on your vehicle and same-day glass repair, give Ben and Tyrell a call at Hillsboro Body Shop, 701-636-4981.
Welcome 2021. We are all happy you are here. Time for a fresh start. Hello, Shane with Irie Insurance. The start of each year brings excitement and opportunity for those of us in agriculture. At Irie Insurance, we feel the excitement as well, and we want to make sure 2021 gets off to a great start as you plan for the planting season. We would love to sit down with each of you for annual policy review and make sure your farm's equity is protected. To find an Irie Insurance agent near you, go to IrieInsurance.com. Irie Insurance is an equal opportunity provider.
Final quarter of play on the Golden Harvest Tim Gazette Seed Sales scoreboard. Also, thank you, Spartan Territory, Chad Albert, Golden Harvest Seed Sales, Steel Seed. 23-point Burl lead in the final quarter. Inbounds Limke to Gallagher. Over to Preston. Anderson. Back to Gallagher. Brandt. Over to Anderson, back to Preston. Lob it inside to Brandt, puts it up, no. Rebound battle for it and out of bounds. Brandt the last one to touch it. It'll go to FSHP. Inbound Stein. Zerfus across the timeline. Stein. Left wing. And we'll get a foul. Nope, we'll get we'll get a foul. We'll get a kicked ball. Nonetheless, it'll stay with FSHP. 17 seconds on the shot clock. Inbounds to Zerfus. Backing down the defender, Carlson. Right wing. Stein, top of the key. And over to Zerfus, handed off to Koenig. Koenig, the mid-range jumper, good. Landon Koenig, his first point since the first quarter. 49-28. It's past a minute gone here in the fourth quarter. Preston, Brandt, jumper, no. And the rebound taken by Zerfus. His third board. He'll go the other way. Jacobson. Guarded by Brandt. Koenig gets it back to Jacobson. Floater. Good. He's got 7. 19-point lead for the Burros. Gallagher around the perimeter. Back to Preston. Lob it inside, Limke, battle for the loose ball, and it's taken away by Carlson. He forces the steal. Koenig the other way. Stein. Over to Zerfus. Drive inside, poked away, and stolen away by Brandt. Gallagher ahead to Preston. Lob it to Brandt, puts it up and in. Jacob Brandt now with 6. Across the timeline. Stein with it. At the free throw line, over to Zerfis. Koenig, the mid-range jumper, hit it. He's now got 8. Just under 5.5 to play. Handed off to Preston. Over to Gallagher. Brandt. Back to Preston. Inside Limke. Turns, fires, gets it to go. Dan Limke now with 20. Waterworth, Dryberg to check into the next dead ball for HCV. Inside, Stein tried to get it to Zerfis as out of bounds. They'll say last touch by the Burros. Also, Tweet will check in for FSHP as Preston and Brandt check out for the Burros. Stein checks out for the Spartans. 5:02 remaining. Lob it to Tweet. Zerfis. Miscommunication. Koenig zig. Zerfis thought he was going to zag, and it goes out of bounds. 17th turnover for FSHP. Inbounds, Gallagher. Waterworth, hesitation, puts it up, no, and Stein with the rebound. Excuse me, that's Carlson with the rebound. Stein checked out the last ball, dead ball. Jacobson, Tweet, inside to Zerfis, has it stripped, stolen away. Jackson Anderson forces the steal. The other way, Waterworth couldn't get the handle of it, and it goes out of bounds. Turnover each way. Stein back in, Zerfis out. Koenig inbound to Stein. Gallagher. Tweet. Koenig. Drive inside, stripped away. Waterworth forces the steal. Dryberg. Over to Gallagher. Gallagher gets it back. He'll fire up the deep three. In and out, no good. Rebound tipped right back out to Gallagher. Drive inside, gets it to Waterworth, draws the foul. (53-32). And Stein picks up his second. 3:51 remaining. Free throw, first one good. Waterworth now with 7. Second shot is good as well. So Waterworth got them both, 55-32. Over and ahead, Jacobson. Picks up his dribble, gets it to Carlson. Screen from Koenig as Carlson lost his balance. They'll say it was a foul on Gallagher. Or no, they'll actually call it the illegal screen. Correction, they'll call the illegal screen on Koenig, so he picks up his second. Anderson. Waterworth. Inside, tried to get it to Lemke. It's tipped, it's batted around, it's still loose. Now it's taken by Carlson. Ahead to Jacobson. Anderson goes flying into the bleachers. Jacobson couldn't hit on the lay-in, and the rebound by Gannon Lemke. Brandt to check in, as they'll get Carlson on a foul as he was diving, trying to get a steal attempt. His third, team's third. Brandt, Dryberg check out. Excuse me, Waterworth and Dryberg check out. Brandt, Preston in. Anderson, cross court, Gallagher in the corner. Preston, inside Lemke, puts it up, no, and the rebound out of bounds. Say it was touched off of Lemke. 55-32, 2:55 remaining in regulation. Girls looking to end their regular season on a victory. We'll see what exactly the matchup is for the Burros a little bit later on tomorrow morning. Stein, hesitation, puts up the long two, no, and the rebound tracked down for a loose ball. And diving for it was Tweet. They'll say it's off of the Spartans. Possession to HCV. Zerfus will check out. Stein will check in. Inbounds Gallagher across the timeline. Handed off Preston. Over to Anderson. Back to Preston. 2.5 to play. Try to get inside to a cutting Limke. Instead, Tweet steals it. And then he tried to get to Stein. Anderson tipped it out of bounds. It'll stay with the Spartans. 2:25 remaining. Zerfus, Koenig, Jacobson. Back to Tweet. And try to get it to Zerfus. Out of the reach and out of bounds for turnover number 20. .208 to play as Luke Dryberg will check back in. That will check out. Limke, inbound to Gallagher. Handed off, Luke Dryberg, back to Gallagher. Limke, Anderson, handed off Dryberg. Back to Preston. Cross court, Anderson. Limke. Back to Anderson. 15 on the shot clock. Preston. Dryberg, corner, fakes the shot, now step inside. He'll put it up off the glass and in. Luke Dryberg with the bucket. 57-32. As Preston looking for the steal, instead Stein able to save it. But then Gallagher tips the pass. Dryberg gets the steal. Ahead to Preston. He'll stop, put up the jumper. No. Rebound, Anderson under the basket. Nobody's fouled. So Jackson Anderson to the free throw line. Zerfus commits his first, team's fourth. Looks like we'll get 5 new Spartans to check into the game here after the first free throw. Looks like then Coach Roffel will counter emptying some of his bench. First one is good for Anderson. As 34, Hayden Hushka, 14, Aiden Monroe, 20, Braden Mitchell, 30, Grant Irie, and 10, Connor Dahl checking in. 15, Alec Magnuson, 1, Aaron Cooper, 3, Riley Olson checking in as Anderson got them both. And so then 0, Alex Cotton will check in. So Dryberg, Cotton, Olson, Cooper, Magnuson, the 5 for HCV. 1 minute and 10 seconds remaining. Irie to Monroe, top of the key. Back to Irie inside, Hushka. As the pass from Irie out of bounds. 22nd turnover, under 1 minute, 57 seconds remains. It's a 59-32 Burrow lead. As Cooper across the timeline, Olson, Dryberg in the corner, lost the handle, able to get it back, but hands it off Olson. Dryberg, Cotton back to Dryberg. He'll fire up the deep 3, short, but the rebound, Aaron Cooper, and draws the foul. So Monroe picks up the foul, his first, team's 5th. And so Aaron Cooper at the free throw line. First shot, up and good. As 42, Jack Paulsrud checks in. Second free throw. Ronald's in good. Cooper got them both. Just under a second between shot clock and game clock here as Spartans with the basketball. Mitchell lost the handle of it. It'll get it back. Monroe. Pushka. 20 seconds. Pushka still with it. Lost the handle of it at the free throw line. And the pass is stolen by Olsen. Riley Olsen with the steal up ahead. Paulsrud, the lay-in. Yes! Jack Paulsrud with the bucket. 63-32. Final couple of seconds. And that'll do it. So Hillsboro Central Valley will end their regular season picking up the victory 14-6. Again, depending on results, a 2 or a 3 seed. They will not have to play in the play-in game next Tuesday, so they'll advance right to the Betty Engelstad Sioux Center next Monday for the region quarterfinals. For Finley-Sharon Hope Page, they finish off the regular season 6-15. Again, their opponent will depend on some of the results from games earlier or going on tonight as well. Your final score on the Golden Harvest scoreboard, Hillsboro Central Valley 53, Finley-Sharon Hope Page 32. We'll wrap it up when we return, YourLiveEvent.com.
If you're looking to upgrade your appliances, Olson Hardware in Hillsboro is the place to stop, as they have sales and service for all your major appliances: refrigerators, freezers, washers and dryers, stoves, dishwashers, and microwaves. Olson Hardware also now has in store the Amazing Rest mattress. It's a high-quality, affordable mattress designed to help you achieve amazing rest. If you're in need of a mattress upgrade, stop and check out the Amazing Rest mattress. And don't forget about all of your general hardware items, too, at Olson Hardware in Hillsboro. Pioneer, tailored for your farm, delivering success. With decades of research, Pioneer has the genetics, tools, and local testing capabilities to deliver the most diverse and consistent seed for your farm needs. Work with Keith Irie, Matt Powell, and Chelsea Beaton in Hope, your local Pioneer team, to evaluate your needs and select the best varieties with the right herbicide-tolerant trait for your farm. With the science behind Pioneer products and the local service, you get success from your crop yields. Good luck to the Finley-Sharon Hope Page team from your local Pioneer seed representatives, Keith Irie, Matt Powell, and Chelsea Beaton of Hope.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local planter experts. Tune up, add up, the math is simple. Every additional percentage of meter accuracy adds a bushel or two more per acre. While they should run at 98% or better, many do not. That's why no matter who made them, no matter their type, every meter should be calibrated every year. Keep your meters in top-notch shape. Call RDK at 701-636-2119 to schedule your meter maintenance today.
Winter is a planning season for farmers, a time when your mind is on your fields. But the shorter days doesn't mean there's less work to be done. At Sis van der Hoef, we know that lower temps won't cool your passion for production. We're continually striving to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Sis van der Hoef, a passion that grows.
Back here, YourLiveEvent.com, as Hillsboro Central Valley, the 63-32 victory here tonight. 63-32 on the Golden Harvest scoreboard. So Hillsboro Central Valley really off to a lightning start. A 16-0 run for Hillsboro Central Valley gave them what was a 2-0 deficit into a 16-2 lead, and really from there it was all Hillsboro Central Valley. Briefly, the Spartans able to get it back to within a single-digit deficit, but Hillsboro Central Valley responded right away, answering, and then really just pulled away from there. So Hillsboro Central Valley improves now to 16-4 with a 63-32 victory against Finley-Sharon Hope Page. We'll be back with more when we return. YourLiveEvent.com. encourages everyone to keep following COVID-19 safety protocols. Even as the vaccine becomes more available, it's important to continue following recommended safety guidelines of wearing a mask, physical distancing, and washing hands. We need everyone's continued cooperation to get back to normal. For more information on COVID-19, including resources, testing information, and smart restart guidelines, visit health.nd.gov. Also visit the Trail Steel Joint Information Facebook page to receive the most current updates on the COVID-19 vaccine.
Let's get real. You're ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 majors, minors, and certificates, you'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
Valley General Store in Halstead is now open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday. They welcome you to stop in, get all your hardware items, groceries, and more now in the new store with more inventory. Valley General Store in Halstead. Come and shop for your fresh produce and grocery items. Valley General Store, now with groceries in Halstead. Thanks to all who have visited the new Valley General Store in Halstead. If you haven't been there yet, they welcome you to stop in at the store full of hardware, groceries, and more. Valley General Store in Halstead, open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday.
The Vets Club in Hillsboro is your place to go after a long, hard day's work or after the game to meet up with your friends. You're welcome anytime at the Hillsboro Vets Club. They're the place where family, friends, and neighbors meet. Check out their daily specials from 4 to 6 p.m. or their Saturday night appetizer menu from 4:30 to 7. And you can stay and play all night long. The Hillsboro Vets Club is proud to support Hillsboro Central Valley Borough activities. VFW Post 4172 and the Lynn Smearing American Legion Post 4 welcome you to the Hillsboro Vets Club. Get some reaction. We'll hear from Coach Rothfeld. We'll get a couple players as well in our post-game report. As we mentioned, Hillsboro Central Valley, they led 22-8 after one quarter of play. Finley-Sharon Hope Page and kind of rallied a little bit in that second quarter, got it back down to a single-digit game, but the final couple of points, the final 4 points back to Hillsboro Central Valley. It was 26-17. The Borough scored the final 4 points to make it 30-17. FSHP actually outscores the Burros 9-8 in that second quarter, but the second half really all Burros as outscoring the Spartans 19-9 in that third quarter, upping their lead to 49-26. And in our final quarter, 14-6, the Burros outscore Finley-Sharon Hope Page. Bring it to what our final is at 63-32. Your final tonight on the Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seed Sales Scoreboard. Also a big thank you to Chad Albert and Steel Seed as well. So the Burros the victory. Again, that guarantees locks up either a 2 or 3 seed, depending on how the Grafton-Thompson game matchup goes. That's being played as we speak as well. So we'll come back with more. We'll name some awards when we return. YourLiveEvent.com.
Great Plains Fireworks, located on the west side, frontage road I-29, south of Degelman's in Hillsboro. They're open by appointments. Call 701-436-6140. Also like them on Facebook for information. Let Great Plains Fireworks help you get fireworks for your family celebrations, neighborhood parties, and events.
Pretty, pretty, pretty. They have chest thumpers.
Great Plains Fireworks, open by appointment only, Hillsboro, North Dakota, 701-436-6140. Like them on Facebook.
Here's a message from Chad Albert, Steel Seed, working the Spartan territory. Every American farmer works hard. It's a given. At Golden Harvest Seed Company, they believe that seed performance should be a given too. They're rooted in genetics, agronomy, and a service to help you deliver a better performance in each of your fields. Your success is their success. So put Golden Harvest to work for you. Contact Chad Elbert, Steel Seed, 701-866-2972.
American Crystal Sugar Company, with their 4,000 plus employees and shareholders, are deeply rooted in the communities of the Red River Valley. They're committed to the sustainability and growth of their business and to improving lives in the places where we work and live by investing in people, our communities, and the future of American Crystal Sugar. Visit crystalsugar.com to learn more about scholarships, grants, volunteerism, donations, and more through the Community Roots American Crystal Giving Program. Growing strong community roots. American Crystal Sugar Company.
Dr. Craig Rothfuss Dental Practice in Hillsboro is accepting new patients. They offer patients of all ages a full range of dental services, including Clear Correct, which is an option for invisible braces, and a $99 whitening program. Dr. Rothfuss accepts multiple insurance plans, including Delta Dental, United Concordia, that was affiliated with Blue Cross Blue Shield, and Principal Dental Insurance. Bring your smile to Dr. Craig Rothfuss Dental Practice in Hillsboro, and the friendly staff will help make it sparkle. Call 701-636-4244 today.
We'll go ahead and name some awards here tonight on YourLiveEvent.com, as we'll start with our Enbridge Energy Players of the Game. And for Hillsboro Central Valley, Gannon Limke, the double-double for him tonight. Finished with 20 points, also had 11 rebounds, help lead the charge. As well, for the Spartans of Finley-Sharon Hope Page, we'll give that to number 12, Zyler Carlson. He finished in double figures, 12 points, also had in a couple rebounds as well. Also give some mention here for Hillsboro Central Valley. Luke Driver got the start, giving him the opportunity to start in what is his final game here inside the Hillsboro Event Center. Came in first quarter, didn't look like a fish out of water, looked in place, and then was rewarded then in that fourth quarter, able to get a bucket, able to get a basket there in the latter stages of the contest for Luke Dryberg, the senior 6-foot guard, playing in his final game at the Hillsboro Event Center. So those are your Enbridge Energy Players of the Game, the Enbridge Line 3 Replacement Project. You can learn more about it online at enbridge.com/line3.us. Continue on here with our Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection, and Jackson Anderson, 2 3-pointers to start off in that third quarter. Also, Peter Dryberg able to add a 3-pointer as well. Really after those final 4 points in the second half, the Burros raced out in the third quarter and really kind of put the pedal to the metal, put the foot to the throat of the Spartans, and really helped them really end the contest and get rid of any potential hopes that the Spartans had for a comeback attempt. It's your Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection. Discover local reliability that you can trust online at halsteadtel.com. Take a break, come back with more in our post-game report when we return. YourLiveEvent.com.
Benefits of moving to the Halstead Living Center and Heritage House community is to enjoy every comfort of home without the burdens of home ownership in an environment that offers choices for care assistance, social interaction, group activities, or simply quiet, comfortable living. Another reason to choose Halstead Living Center and Heritage House is to get back to living life through their all-inclusive services and full array of social events, spiritual enrichment programs, recreational activities, and lifelong learning. For more information, call 456-2105 or log on to halsteadlivingcenter.com.
The American farmer has been adapting to challenges in the field for generations. Columbia Grain and Agronomy is here to help on every acre with the highest quality products and expert local service. Contact the Agronomy Centers in Climax at 218-857-2165 or Arvilla at 701-343-6273. Columbia Grain and Agronomy, committed to cultivating growth through a diverse mix of products and expert knowledge. Contact them today and make the most of every acre. Call Climax at 218-857-2165 or Arvilla at 701-343-6273.
Sorum Oil Company, Highway 81 in Hillsboro. For when you need repair work done on your vehicle, need an oil change, need new tires or tire repair, visit Sorum Oil Company in Hillsboro. They fill LP tanks, bulk delivery of your home heating or farm fuels, and carry batteries. Call your locally owned full-service gas station, Sorum Oil Company in Hillsboro, 701-636-5356. Brad, Jody, and Blake Sorum thank you for your business, and they look forward to continue serving you at Sorum Oil Company, Highway 81 in Hillsboro.
Right Implement in Hillsboro, 701-636-5692 for shop and field service, farm equipment sales, repair on all equipment, in the field, on the farm, and in the shop with Right Implement in Hillsboro, 701-636-5692. Check out Right Implement for farm equipment, repair and service of equipment and all trucks on Caledonia Avenue in Hillsboro. Right Implement, 701-636-5692.
Back here, yourliveevent.com. Our post-game report is now we're joined by Sam Preston for Hillsboro Central Valley. And Sam, able to take care of business here tonight, get the win in the final regular season game of the season.
Yeah, it was nice to get this last win at home. Going into the region tournament, we had a kind of a bad taste in our mouth after that North Border game. But, you know, we came out here maybe a little bit rusty, but we fought hard and had a lot of energy, and we got the win. So that's all we wanted.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, kind of with that, you know, you said maybe a little rusty, but, you know, just with the quirk of how the region schedule is, you know, able to get a couple of off days and kind of work on some things in the, you know, in between those two games here this week.
Yeah, that was our goal, is to kind of get one of those higher seeds so we could get all of next week off, which we've had probably the last every year that I've been here, because having that week off is really nice, because you can kind of critique some things and kind of polish some of your rust off and get ready for the region tournament.
Yeah, talk about that. You know, now region tournament time, you know, able to not get in that playing game automatically into the quarterfinals. And, hey, you want to take care of business, win, and get another region title.
Exactly. That's the goal. That's the plan. It was a pretty good regular season. We fought hard, and I think we're going to work hard next week. We're going to polish some things up, and we're going there to win a region championship. Nothing less. That's all we want.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, with it being your senior year here, your final game here on this court, got to ask the soapy question of just talk about what it's been like here, a member of the HCV Borough basketball team.
You know, I've had a great 3 years. I've been lucky enough to win a lot of games, and it's been great. I always just remember always being a little kid, you know, watching in the stands with my parents, watching all those guys, you know, Thomas Meyer, Jay Stallman. Those are the guys that when I was younger, I was watching. Those are the guys that I looked up to, and then I got to watch my brother Jake play, and you know, it's something that I've always loved Borough basketball, and you know, it's kind of doesn't feel like it's my last game here. It kind of stinks, but at the same time, I'm glad I went out with a win.
Yeah, absolutely, and I know you're hoping that you can be able to get a few more wins in that HCV jersey as well.
Exactly. This region tournament isn't just for us; it's for the guys last year. We got some unfinished business. We didn't get to go to that state tournament, so that's what we're looking to do this year.
Yeah, absolutely. Sam, congratulations on the victory tonight. Thanks so much for joining us here. Good luck the rest of the season.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, Sam Preston joining us here, yourliveevent.com.
H509. If you're already a member, thank you. If you're not a member yet, we'd like to invite you to join North Dakota's largest chapter of Dollars for Scholars, Hillsboro Dollars for Scholars. Every graduating student who applies for a scholarship will receive at least one scholarship. If you've got a student that has, or as an alumni of Hillsboro, you received a scholarship, please consider giving back to H509 so we can continue these amazing gifts for future Hillsboro graduating students. For information, visit H509 Hillsboro Dollars for Scholars Facebook or website pages.
There's no way to count the number of sandwiches you've packed over the years. Hard to imagine this day would come. Yeah, there's still the same fields, the same roads, the same hard work. But now they're in someone else's hands. And you couldn't be more proud of who you're handing the farm to. No matter what the future holds, Ag Country is here to help you plan ahead.
Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125.
Back here on YourLiveEvent.com as now we're joined by Luke Dryberg for Hillsboro Central Valley. And Luke, congratulations on the victory. And able to get on the court here and get some minutes tonight as well.
Yes, it was fun to start today. It was good to be out there with the guys. I've always wanted to be out there, and it's fun to practice with them, and that's why I do it. I do it to practice, but it was fun to get some minutes in today too.
Yeah, absolutely. And then, able to really, I think one of the loudest cheers was in that fourth quarter, you coming back onto the floor and then able to get a basket as well.
Yeah, it was fun. The crowd is great here. I love Hillsboro's crowd. It is so much fun. And it was really encouraging to hear all the fans that had come to support me and support the team.
Yeah, absolutely. Is talk about, you mentioned that, just kind of the role, the practice player, not the most glamorous role, maybe frustrating at times, but just kind of, what it's like day in, day out, still, an important team piece here that you and some of the other ones, in that similar situation are able to provide for HCV.
Yeah, it is a tough role. Not everybody can do it, and I think that me, Jason, Gavin, and some of the other guys that don't get a whole lot of playing time, I think that we do well with it. It's just coming to work and you have fun with the guys, and that's what it's all about. We do it for the team.
Yeah, absolutely. As a senior here, again, I got to ask the Soapy question again, just to talk about, your experience here being a part of the HCV basketball program.
It's been great. We've had a really successful, team. We've made it to regionals every year that I've been here and haven't had a playing game, and that's great. And we're just watching the other team grow up and be able to go after them and want to be that too.
Yeah, absolutely. Another question too, just, the team dynamic here, everyone has a role, and, I know looking at the bench after that, everyone was just excited for you as well to be able to get some minutes and then get that basket as well.
Yeah, the team is great. Everybody supports each other, and everybody works for each other, and we all, even if we don't get along all the time, we're always there for each other, and we're always a team. We're a family.
Yeah, absolutely. Luke, congratulations on the victory. Congratulations getting the minutes, getting the bucket, and good luck here the rest of the season.
Thank you very much.
All right, Luke Dryberg joining us here. YourLiveEvent.com. Post-game show continues.
Okay, it's winter again. Remember last year? Snow, then more snow, then wind, then snow, then drifts, and snow blowing and shoveling. Make this winter easier on your back and your schedule with the use of a new Cub Cadet snowblower from Wright's Cub Cadet Hillsboro. Visit with Darren and Mike to see the new models, get a great price. Financing options are available as well. Used snowblowers may also be a good fit for you too. The winter may get frustrating, but a new snowblower from Wright's Cub Cadet Hillsboro can take some of the frustrations away. Wright's Cub Cadet Hillsboro, 701-636-5692.
When it comes to insurance, you should be confident that you're choosing the best option. I'm Rich Gerke of Farmers Union Insurance, Hillsboro. Let's find and discuss the best insurance policy for your home, auto, farm, life, or business. Stop in to see Ryan Updahl or I at our Hillsboro office, or give us a call at 701-436-5777, or toll free at 1-800-498-5777. This is Rich Gerke of Farmers Union Insurance, and we look forward to doing business with you.
Back here, YourLiveEvent.com, as our post-game show continues along, as we're joined now by Jackson Anderson for Hillsboro Central Valley. And Jackson, first off here, congratulations on the victory, able to end the season on a victory as you get ready for regionals.
Yeah, it feels pretty good. I always like to go in to regionals with a win and kind of gets our spirits up a little bit, gets us ready for the tournament.
Yeah, talk about the game. Had that big first quarter. They're able to get out, to that 14-point lead, but then credit to Finley-Sharon Page, they kind of answered back, got it back down to single digits, and you got those final 4 points of the first quarter, and then from there, really able to take control in that second half.
Yeah, we go through ups and downs. We get some runs, and then we kind of get out of our flow and give up a couple runs. And I picked up 2 fouls pretty early. Came out and just our rhythm kind of wasn't there, and I think that we responded well after I came back in, was able to get a couple quick buckets, pick it up on defense a little bit, and continue to get a lead on them.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, as we get ready for regionals, guys, kind of assess, you kind of assess the team. It's kind of been up and down as the season has gone along, but really kind of as you prepare, what's the thought mindset here going into that regional tournament?
Honestly, I'm not too worried about where we're placed at. I think we're going to be playing our best basketball coming up next week, I think, and we're all excited to just get out there and play at the Betty. But I think coming into the tournament, our biggest concern is just getting past those first 2 games and stringing 3 wins together, just like every other team.
Yeah, absolutely. It should be, just a fun region tournament. A lot of similar match teams, and really it's a matter of who can play, rattle together those 3 best games, and they'll be the one holding the trophy and heading off to the B.
Absolutely.
All right, well, again, senior question here that I got to ask here, playing your final game in the HEC. Just talk about what it's been like as a member of the HCV basketball team.
I feel like everybody who's a senior plays their last game here says it went too quick. Honestly, I'm just going to say it really did. This is my first year starting for HCV, and I wouldn't have wanted to have it any other way. Being that role player last year and then coming in and being that go-to guy this year with Gan and me, Sam, and then Luke on the bench, giving us all that energy that he brings in practice. I think that just having all of us here together, I wouldn't ask for any other team.
All right, well, Jackson, congratulations on the victory, and good luck here the rest of the season.
Thank you.
All right, Jackson Anderson joining us here, yourliveevent.com. Our post-game report continues when we return.
Foods in Hillsboro provides contract packaging and private label foods for your local and regional retail stores. Full Service Foods is a leader in the upper Midwest for less than truckload quantities for contract manufactured sauces and dressings. They are a privately held company with a reputation for quality and customer service. Full Service Foods is proud to be in Hillsboro and bringing employment opportunities to the area. Find out more at fullservicefoods.com. Full Service Foods of Hillsboro, proud to support this community event.
When you need seed for your farm, contact Rocky Nedham. Nedham Seeds in Caledonia, 701-430-1149. Wheat varieties include LCS Trigger, LCS Rebel, AgriPro, SY Velda. Nedham Seeds also has barley seed and Seedex sugar beet seed, plus Pioneer corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed. Wheat, barley, corn, soybean, sunflower, alfalfa, and sugar beet seed. Nedham Seeds, Caledonia, 701-430-1149.
Dakota Heritage Bank, serving you with 10 locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota, has a strong background in ag and business lending, but can also help with any auto, recreational, personal, or home loans, including home equity lines of credit. Dakota Heritage Bank is a family-owned community bank where decisions are made locally. Our friendly staff greets you with a smile, takes the time to get to know you, and can help with your banking needs. Visit us online, dhbanknd.com. Dakota Heritage Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Right back here, yourliveevent.com, as well. One final award to get through, as that is your RDK Enterprises Precision Plays of the game. And really, Hillsboro Central Valley using the size to the advantage. Waterworth 8 points, Brandt 6 points, Gannon Limke 20 points. Really, no answer from Finley-Sharon whole page. Put it down low, use the size to the advantage. Also, Rant Gallagher as well, able to get a couple of blocks as well, as that's your RDK Enterprises Precision players of the game from RDK Enterprises, Hillsboro and Drayton. Visit them online at planterdoc.com. Take one final break, then we'll talk with the coach when we return. Yourliveevent.com.
Big Tex is a name you can trust to build great trailers. Big Tex and Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro are the names behind quality, precise design, and depth of production line. Big Tex, where style does not get lost in the rugged construction of products. Big Tex is made to last and made to perform. When your Big Tex touches the ground, it's tested and warranted, ready for every transport job you have. Get your Big Tex trailer at Bloomfield Enterprises Hillsboro. Contact Ben at 701-261-9779 or Tim at 701-430-0877.
Goose River Heating and Cooling Hillsboro, serving the Hillsboro and surrounding communities, ready to provide you with service work to existing and new customers. Whether Corey and the crew installed your heating and cooling system or not, they're ready to assist you with your service concerns. And if it's time to update your heating and cooling systems, whether it's your home, farm shop, a cabin, or office building, give Corey and the crew at Goose River Heating and Cooling a call. 701-430-1990. That's Goose River Heating and Cooling, Hillsboro, serving the Hillsboro area and surrounding communities.
Back here, yourliveevent.com, as Hillsboro Central Valley with the victory here tonight against Finley-Sharon Hope-Page, joined by the head coach for Hillsboro Central Valley, Elliot Rotfold. And Coach, always nice to pick up a region win as well here in your final home game, final regular season game of the season.
Yeah, it was a good bounce back. We've had 8 days, since we played our last game. It's always that way here at the end of the year, and I thought, like I said, the guys had a good week of practice. Came out with a good start, and that's always nice to see. Jumped out early, and then we kind of went a little stagnant in that second quarter, started holding the ball a little bit more, got 3 guys with 2 fouls, and that kind of changed our lineup a little bit. And then, they changed defenses on us and really tried to pack it in on Gannon a little bit more. And, we just didn't play a great second quarter, but I thought we came out that third quarter with some good energy and good intensity, and we're able to kind of build that lead slowly through the third and fourth quarter. And it was just, a nice, workmanlike effort, against a good Finley-Sharon Hope-Page team that you got to show up and play hard against because they got some guys that can put the ball in the basket, and I thought we did a nice job against them.
Yeah, absolutely. You mentioned that the extra long, the 8 days in between games. What was that kind of like? Was it maybe nice to kind of maybe get a little bit of a refresher? You mentioned gave them kind of a couple days off, able to get some work in practice as well as you get ready then for the regional tournament.
Yeah, we gave them 3 days off last weekend, and then came back Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and had decent practices most of the time. But it gets to be a long stretch for the guys. We worked a lot of things, trying to work on situations, more situational stuff, because there's going to be close games here in the region tournament, so you're trying to figure those things out and just get guys focused a little bit. And we'll have to do the same thing next week. Monday have a good practice, and Tuesday, depending on where we go to watch a playing game, get a short one in, and then you got Wednesday, Thursday, all the way till Monday when you play. So you just gotta stay focused. You got to get some good hard work in, and really kind of focus on those little things that you got to get done if you want to be a region champ at the end of next week, or I guess a week and a half here. So like I tell them all the time, region tournament, there's we're number 2 seed the way it looks. Anything can happen. One team's got to put together 3 games, and in our region there's plenty of teams that can do that, and we feel like we're one of them. And guys just got to believe that, and guys that are struggling maybe with a little confidence, Parker's struggling shooting a little bit, Waterworth's a little bit out of sync in there. Got a couple other guys that maybe struggling on a few little things. This gives you time to get that confidence up this week and really work at it.
Yeah, you mentioned that as you get ready now for the regional tournament. Everything Coach says, is kind of you're building towards that postseason. You want to be able to kind of hit your peak as you get ready for tournament time and kind of assess where your team is at going into regionals.
Yeah, I think we're in a good spot. Coming off that tough North Border loss where we didn't play our best basketball, we did a better job of getting the ball inside tonight against their zone and playing our style. And that's what we're going to have to do in the region tournament. I think just about any team that we play in the region tournament, we got an advantage with our inside play, and when you have that, we get pretty good balanced scoring between our inside guys and our perimeter guys. I think our inside guys are averaging right around 28, 29 points, and our perimeter guys give us about the same, for our 58 points a game. So there's not many teams out there that have balance between inside and outside like that. Most teams are perimeter oriented these days, and we just got to play to that strength of ours. And like we say, defense and rebounding are 2 big things that you got to get done in tournaments. And for us, it's, we gotta hang our hat on that, and then like I said, get that balanced scoring, and we'll work on that all week, and get them believing, and ready for the region tournament. Should be a good region tournament. Lots of good teams in our region, like every year, and we just gotta get ourselves focused and ready to go.
You mentioned that looking like the 2 seed as well, but really especially those top 4 and really anyone in the region here. A very equal parity kind of region. So really, it's the team that can put together those 3 straight games is going to be the one that's heading off to the B.
Yeah, and you got, I'd say the top 6 are, have beaten just about everybody, beating each other in those top 6, and then you got 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You got all those teams that if you don't show up, they can beat you. You got your Cavaliers, your Finley-Sharon, Hope Pages, your Mayport CGs, Drayton Valley, all those teams, Park River. If you don't come to play, they're going to stick around in a game and give you a game. So you got to understand that, and you got to be playing your best basketball. Come region time, and then it's just a matter of, if you get the first one, you got one more on Tuesday that you just got to go one game at a time, and that's important for us. So whoever we get on Monday in that first round, we'll prepare for them, and we'll prepare a little bit for a Tuesday matchup, because you got to do that because you don't have that practice in between. So you got to basically prepare for 3 teams on next week. But mostly for us, it's about preparing what we do. We stay pretty focused on, if we do what we need to do in practice and in games, we feel like we got as good a chance as anybody.
Absolutely. We're excited for the region tournament. We'll have all the games for you on yourliveevent.com. Elliot, thanks so much for the time. Good luck moving forward.
Yeah, and I just got to give one last shout out to, my 3 seniors that, played their last home game tonight. It's great to see them come out with that energy and play some good basketball tonight. And it's always a special thing for you to play in your last home game, and it was nice to see them all contribute to the team.
Yeah, absolutely. And thanks so much for setting them up in the postgame show. Elliot, we'll talk to you again soon.
All right, thanks a lot.
All right, Hillsboro Central Valley Borough Coach Elliot Ruffle joining us here, yourliveevent.com.
Trust Paul's Hometown Repair for professional service on your vehicles, cars, vans, pickups. Bring them in to Paul's Hometown Repair Hillsboro. Whether it's light work such as oil changes and tune-ups, or more serious matters including transmission work and engine overhauls, they'll get the work done for you at Paul's Hometown Repair. They'll get your vehicle back on its wheels, running like new. Call 436-4676 to schedule your vehicle for service at Paul's Hometown Repair Hillsboro.
We'll wrap it up here from the Hillsboro Event Center on yourliveevent.com as Hillsboro Central Valley picks up the 63-32 victory here on Your Live Event. As our final stats here, we'll start with Finley-Sharon Hope Page, 32 points for them here tonight. Leading scorer, 12, Zyler Carlson with 12, 7 for Blake Jacobson. Landon Koenig with 8 and 5 for Owen Zerfus. Team totals, they had 22 turnovers, 24 rebounds, 11 fouls, 2 of 4 at the free throw line, shooting 50%. For the Burros of Hillsboro Central Valley, Gannon Limke leading the team, a double-double for him, 20 points, 12 rebounds. Jackson Anderson, 16 points and 4 rebounds. Then Caden Waterworth, 8 points, 4 rebounds, 6 points and 2 rebounds for Jacob Brandt. 5 points for Peter Dryberg, and 2 points apiece for Jack Paulsrud, Luke Dryberg, and Aaron Cooper. Team totals, 14 turnovers, 32 rebounds, 9 fouls, and from the free throw line, 100%. The Burros shot 10 of 10. So we'll do it for us here tonight on yourliveevent.com. A reminder, plenty more sports. We just did a jam-packed week of the Region 1, Region 2, and then the Region 4 championship game for the girls' regional tournaments. And a week from Monday, we start with the boys' regional tournament. We'll have all the games for you from the Betty Engelstad Sioux Center. We'll have all the Region 1 games as well. So again, subscribe to Your Live Event on YouTube. Give us a follow on our Twitter page at Your Live Event 1. Go on to our website, yourliveevent.com and rjbroadcasting.com, the sports scores and schedules page for all the latest as we get you set for the Region 2 tournament. Thank you to all of our sponsors that you saw and heard throughout this broadcast, allowing us to make this coverage possible. Whenever possible, please patronize these businesses. At the very least, stop on in and tell them thank you. Thank you to Adam Smith being my cameraman here with me tonight. I'm Brady Siebels repeating our final score. Hillsboro Central Valley 63, Finley-Sharon Hope Page 32. Thanks so much for tuning in to yourliveevent.com, and have a great night, everybody.